And that's the reason why now the way we look at education is towards connecting, creating, and also on a constructivist approach, moving from teacher-centered education 1.0 towards the learners as connectors, creators, and constructivists at the education of 4.0. It's a huge difference between from teacher-centered and now towards student-centered. This is the move throughout the world at the moment. And we are well aware that the education 4.0 demands that we are able to learn anywhere, anytime. It is a personalized education, flexible delivery. It is based on peers and mentors, student-centered, it's practical application, and so on. The next issue is on the rising skills in Asian Pacific at the moment. From this LinkedIn Talent Solution document, we noticed that when they did a survey with the CEO, 80% of them are worried about the availability of skills at the moment. Perhaps from in 4 years, from 2018 to 2022, about 42% of the core skills required to perform a job will change. So the skills that got you to where you are now, perhaps today, are not the skills that you will need for the future. And this is very challenging. If you look at the skills that are dominating the economy at the moment, is mostly based on the social marketing, social media marketing, compliance, and human-centered design that stands out, right? All this blockchain, AI, robotics, human-centered design, front-end web development are in the need, in the rise at the moment. Hence, the occupations for this particular era will also need to also change. And you can see that now, for example, for artificial intelligence, we require a business analyst, data scientist, and also software engineering. And for RPA, for example, here, so examples of occupation which have these skills are business analysts, robotics, and so forth. We can see that there is a different skills that are required to address the rising need at the moment. For example, AI. And we can already felt the changes at the moment. You can see that the mobile internet and cloud technology is moving quickly, rapidly, and the advance in computing power and big data, crowdsourcing, sharing, rapid urbanization, changing work environments, right? And flexible working and also climate change. You can see the impact now of those changes already coming to us. Apart from that, the soft skills, I could remember in 10 years, 15 years ago, when we make a survey, what would be the important soft skills required by the industries. Top in the list, for example, in Malaysia, is perhaps communication skills, right? But now, because of the demand, the new changes in the trend and economic background, then we can see now that critical thinking, problem solving are coming into the picture. So we can see that now, if we don't do much, we are still business as usual. Our education processes are still business as usual. We will be producing the student as usual. And the student skills perhaps would be, there is a gap. There's a mismatch between the student skills that we produced, the student that we produce, and the needs from the industry. So this mismatch need to be addressed urgently.